Hello, hello, and welcome back to the second episode of Tales of a Broken Land, an Elsewhither tale. Today's episode is called Arrival at Sarnak-Terul, but you are not there yet. In fact, you might die on the way. What happened last week?
Well, we all met, didn't we?
You did. Where did you meet?
We were in Vazra.
We met on the ship that we were to be boarding to travel to, Vreshka, I think is the name of this.
Vreshak.
Vreshak.
But it's pretty close, I'll give you that. D4 for anybody who can tell me the name of the
I
ship.
knew you were going to ask, god damn it.
It was like the sleeping something or the silent something or no. Nah.
Hold on. No, I got nothing.
Anyone else want to give it a guess?
What are we naming?
The boat.
The name of the ship.
What was the name of the ship?
The name of the ship. The Mary Lou.
To be fair,
Is it the something? Is it the something maiden? No.
Oh, it is. It is the something maiden.
I
You're
know.
so
I
close.
knew it.
It's
like,
not complicated.
The slumbering, or the.
There's no sleeping, slumbering.
The
It is
slutty
far
maid.
simpler than that.
The maid.
The maiden of the sea.
Oh, Rico, you're so close. But you have fallen at the hurdle. She was called Sea Maiden.
Sea maiden.
And you went for the Maiden of the Sea, which is in essence correct. So you spent your time in a little cabin, chatting away, and you were shown to your cabins by a Dragonborn. What color was he?
Blue.
Blue. Yeah. Go on, Joe. And his name?
Alaric.
Alaric. Oh, look at these two. You all met, you all had a chat. We established that the Duncan is particularly bad at chess, ostensibly because he's unlucky.
It's how it works.
Yeah. And then we arrived at Vreshak. Who greeted you at Vreshak?
Our guide, his name was...
It started with an M, didn't it?
It did.
Mirak?
Yeah.
Ooh. Right letters, wrong order.
Mikra?
Mikra is correct. Mikra showed you to his home. How many men still live in Vreshak?
3.
5.
5. 5 is
4.
correct. 5 is
So
correct.
there was 3 men, and then okay, yeah.
Yeah, there were 3 men there, and then he was there, and then there was one other man. So I can't remember where the other guy was. But yeah, there were 5 of them. They split the group, sending some of you, some of the ladies out to have lady time, and some of you men to remain and drink. What were you drinking?
Tea.
Oh, it was like a moonshine of some sort, like
It was,
A little bit.
yeah, it was mud-like.
It was, what were the main ingredients? That's what I'm watching.
Oh.
Looked like a coffee liqueur.
Just coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was just coffee and alcohol. And the rest of you, the ladies, went out back. You did a little healing circle, a little prayer of healing, which they were very appreciative of. Very roleplay cool. And then they put you on some camels. Very nice camels. They were very kind. And they tried to kill you and eat you and bite you and spit at you and all that stuff. And off you trotted. Where did you go from there?
Tharul? Is that the name?
Yes, indeed.
Tharul.
It was a successful journey. You guys did a little bit of roleplay on the way, stopped at a campfire, all that stuff. We'll breeze past all of that. Arrived at Tharun, and why were you here at Tharun?
To meet the Sheik.
And what is the Sheik's name?
Azrael?
I'm going to cheat because it's in the NPCs.
Yeah.
Sheik Azrael. Yep. And what one gift? Oh, I knew I didn't do something. What one gift did he give you?
a night with him.
Camel?
No, he didn't let us stay the
Whoa.
night. He kicked us out after lunch.
Right away. Yeah. If you've eaten, you can go now.
He did gift you a camel each and 2 extra camels, but that isn't the thing I was thinking of. He called it something that it wasn't quite.
Oh, hold on.
I'm clenched, mate.
A map?
No, that was a dragon in the previous campaign.
A wand?
He didn't give us a map of like the region?
He did actually, I think.
Oh, did he give us an orb of direction?
No, you already have. This is all in your book, guys. That was all in your book, which is somewhere.
Was it the Rod of Endless Light?
No, it's the thing you didn't. Oh well, never mind. Well, I'll just take it away if it wasn't that important to you. No, what you were given was what he called eternal healing. What is eternal healing?
Oh, right.
Oh, yeah,
like
the
makes a
pot.
potion a day or something.
The cauldron?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me just do potion of healing at the end of each long rest. Does not require attunement. Rare and additional information has charges 1, resets on long rest. Okay, I have created the item Eternal Healing, which I meant to do last week, and it will probably take a little while for you guys to get it to work, and it may require a refresh, but it is there.
I will add it to the party boot when it comes.
So that is because, as you know, James doesn't really want you to die, and you won't be able to get a whole lot of resources out here. So just to make sure that you always have a way to pick somebody up off the ground, there it is.
It's there.
Okay, and then you got your own individual camels who were much better behaved. And one of you discovered the name of your camel. Who was it, and what was the camel called? Rico, we have no idea to whom you're pointing.
It was
everybody's
Josh. It was Josh.
I made a note of
Perspectives
this. His name's a Brahma.
His name is Brahma.
Brahma the camel I have in my extras.
Yeah, Brahma the camel, indeed. And if you do want to add a camel to your extras, guys, you may. They are basic standard camels. I will tell you the 2-pack camels have the thickest of all plot armor. They are absolutely unkillable, unfindable. They randomly vanish into a dimension of perfect pleasure every time any combat breaks out and bust back out of it immediately after the combat. Your riding camels, however, can die. Not in your first fight, obviously. I'm not that much of a dick, but you will need to tend to them and look after them or not, depending on how much you like them or don't. It is a lot of walking if you lose your camel. You may name them as you wish or get somebody to ask them their names. Anyway, you mounted up. Had a little chat with the Sheik. He gave you a little breakdown on each of the towns. Headed you towards Sarnak-Terul. What is the primary race in Sarnak-Terul? Sarnak-Terul. Don't know what's me getting feral today.
Shifters.
Shifters. That is correct. And on the
Hard
way
R
there,
and everything, Rico.
Say what?
with a hard R, you're a shifter.
We'll just fly past that joke.
Yeah.
That shit didn't say that.
Yeah, you guys.
What's up, my shifter?
Gee.
That is what I was. That's what we were looking for. And on the way, you encountered a battle. And you were in a battle with some Kruthik. What can you tell me about Kruthik?
They're gross.
Right.
They have a lot of
They're little
movement.
desert guys.
Very specifically, they are pack animals that can burrow through the ground and skitter across the land. Yeah, they're trying to kill you. What are your 2 aims from the university beyond repairing the Savage West? Or what were you
Research-
given to aid?
Research like the flora and fauna or something? Or...
Mostly for bestiary. To do a bestiary
Okay,
with the
yeah.
creatures you will experience. And your second objective from them? Objective's a strong word. What was the other book they gave you that they would like you to do some writing in?
Just a journal of our
Yeah.
own adventures?
pretty much. They just want you to journal the adventures to find out about the people. They basically want to learn about the people and the wild animals and beasts and monsters, so you can record these creatures in your bestiary if you survive. We then began combat, did a full round, and that right there is where we resume. And... Theogar, you seem to be a tad surrounded. Oh, sorry.
We're fine with that.
Wait. And that right there is where we...
We'll end.
resume. Did it work this time? Yeah, I had to do it manually with a mouse. Cool.
My turn?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. So Theogar is going to move over here, possibly provoking attacks of opportunity from the little ones, E and D.
Yes, indeed. 24.
Yes. You are not rolling to us, by the way.
Oh. There we go.
There we go.
There's the second one, there's the 21.
Cool.
So the first one is 6 piercing damage after 3 with your rage. And
Yep.
the second one is 5 piercing damage after 2 with your rage.
Fantastic. Then he's going to put his shield away, bringing the Warhammer out with both hands, and recklessly swinging on the adult Kruthic.
Yep.
Or
Kill the parents. Orphan these Kruthics.
That's a 24 to hit.
Oh yeah. That's hitting.
So
A
that
reminder,
we're going to
guys,
add
you know
on.
that armor class is pretty high, but it's not that high.
Yep.
I
We're
got
adding
5
on.
on the D6.
Nice. Okay, so I'm not going to roll that one. I'll just roll my own D6 because we're going to do the frost chill from my background. So that is going to be.
You're going to do the what from the what?
I am a frost giant Goliath, and so.
Oh, right, okay. Not from, like, your background as in, like... You know,
Yeah.
I'm an acolyte, well, I'm a frost giant. Okay. Cool. From your Goliath race. Okay, great, love that.
So that is.
How often can you do that, Mark?
Twice per day. It's
Twice a
by
day. Okay,
proficiency.
proficiency per day.
Yep.
Long rest. Fantastic.
Yep. So that is going to be 12 damage to it. And then we are going to push it 15 feet
I
away
didn't
and
see your
reduce.
damage. Does your 12 include the 5 that came from Celeste?
Oh no, sorry. Yes, it did not. So 17 in total.
12, it was bludgeoning and cold, and then 5 lightning.
Yes.
Cool.
And then we are going to push it with the Warhammer and with Crusher, so 15 feet straight away from Theo. And we'll reduce its movement speed by 10.
Okay.
And that is all for me.
Okay. That brings us to B, who is, as we all know, right here. He is going to try and stab you. Whee! That's a 20 to hit.
That hits.
7 half to 3.
Got it.
And E will step in. $19 to hit.
Yep.
Is a 19 hit even with your +2, or are you 17 with your +2?
17 with the +2 because the shield is off.
Yeah, cool. 3 piercing damage.
Got it.
And that brings us to our adult, who will charge back in. Reminder, they have 50 foot of movement speed.
Yep. I just want to push things.
Yeah, that's fine. That'll miss. That's a 12.
Nice.
We love that. That will not miss with a 22. That is 7 piercing, half to 3, and Ardurak, you are up.
Okay. I am. I believe. Oh yeah, we did only completed one full round, and I think I died. So I will transfer my hunter's mark Boy, I guess it should just be the adult, but he's on the other side. It feels weird. How about D, just to be thematically honest about shooting things on the side I'm on. Young guy D, and then I will shoot at him. I think.
Oh.
This is kind of driving me nuts. I'm going to have to start rolling with real dice or something, but...
It's 26 and roll 20.
Okay. Guess I'll click this here. So... I assume that works correctly. I just don't like the roll 20 stuff. Sorry. I guess it looks like it's 7 piercing damage. I gotta figure out to... It wouldn't be as hard, obviously, if we hadn't been over a week, but I guess if... I'm trying to figure out when reactions reset for the Drake. He goes after
On your
me.
turn. The start of your turn, the reaction will come back. So
Right.
you could use it each round.
Right, yeah, presumably it would be once around one way or the other. So,
Yep.
yeah. So he can blast the extra d6 of cold.
Yeah, we'll have it reset. Yeah, at the
Yeah,
the
I'll get
start of
myself
your
a little
turn,
thing as well. But
just so that you can. Well, no, just so you can track your reaction and his at exactly the same time and never have to split.
sure. But I assume it didn't put in Hunter's Mark, so there's
Yep.
that.
Cool. Okay,
And
so that is
then-
7 piercing, 4 force. Is that correct? Yeah, and then there's
I
some
guess so. And then
cold damage on the
if
top.
I can find. Sorry, the reason I was not barely awake is that my eyes have been really driving me nuts and I'm having trouble reading the screen.
Oh, sorry to hear that. Sucks.
Let me just click that Hunter's Mark again, because it's a d6, and you'll know it's cold damage. And then I'll find that thing later.
Well, 5 is what you need, so it's dead.
Okay, awesome.
Which we like.
Sterling will just run to get closer for various reasons, and that's my turn.
Cool. That brings us to Tala.
Oh, cool. Oh, the adult is dead?
That's what Joe just shot, is it not?
Oh, I was shooting D.
Ah!
I was trying to play like story and shoot the guy on my side.
My bad. Well,
I know you don't generally punish shooting into a giant through 80 people like that, but it felt wrong.
Yeah, I mean, I think it makes sense, like, to not shoot the. I always find it hard to be like, is it cover or is it not? Because the creature's
know.
so different height and stuff and things. But no, I appreciate that.
No, I don't want to make you track it, but on the other
In
hand, I
that
feel like I
case,
should.
you overly
involve it in my
murdered
decision.
D by a mile.
Okay.
You needed exactly. It was 15 damage to kill the adult Kruthic, but you did not need 15 to kill these little dudes. Sorry, Tyler, carry on.
Theogar, I imagine, is looking kind of rough, or is he okay?
I'm a little below half. I'm a little bloodied.
Okay. Okay. Then seeing that, I think Tala... how am I going to do this?
I'm okay though. I mean,
Yeah. Yeah.
What are you trying to convince us, or you? I'm like, I'm fine. You don't need to heal me. I'm fine.
Just
So
to
I think-
clarify, can you see the red bar above Theogar's head in...
I can, but like I don't know if that's actually tracked.
It is
like,
correct.
or that
I believe his is the
he's-
only bar tracking, but that's fine. He's the only one dying.
But he does look rough, although he somehow has temp, which is probably not true. So I think the first thing Tala would do is begin to stride up to Theogar, and she will call out, "Stand, Theogar!" and cast a healing word,
Nick,
please.
Nice. What does your healing magic look like?
So it's mostly like vocal, like a lot of you'll see is all I will say, but it's kind of like radiance kind of bursts from her. And so
Ooh, cool.
it'll also be the same for, like, for example, if she's casting like blessed on you, you'll sort of exude a bit of,
Cool.
a golden aura. He will get 10 healing.
yikes.
get it?
That is no small number.
Which I think is nice. And now, I can't remember. I thematically, it makes no sense for me to do this, but can I occupy the same space as Theogar on a turn and then move to an open space? Do you know what I mean?
Can you move through his space?
Can I occupy his space for a moment to do an action? I want to use the spell, or the cantrip rather, Word of Radiance, which is a 5 foot
I would say
emanation.
you could stand here and then like sort of put your hand into it where his space is, like above his space. Mechanically, you will be moving into his space, and if you move out, you will provoke opportunity attacks from all 3 creatures that were in range.
True.
But you...
No, that will not. Then I will not do that. I will instead just stride up to here, and I
hit
will.
the 2.
Yeah, I am going to cast Word of Radiance, and the way that this looks for Tala is that she will sort of lift her head up into the air and bellow a mighty toot from her trunk, a la elephant, right? And it will sort of explode with radiant energy, and these 2 Kruthiks will have to make a con saving throw. DC 14. Else take 3 radiant damage. That's
It
a
will
fail.
take 3 radiant damage. A&E.
And Tala will stand her ground. Attempt to absorb some of the
Yeah.
attack.
Kruthik C will, with advantage, pack tactics stab at our good friend Theogar. That is a natural 20.
Oh no. Nope.
So that is 9 halved to 4. Celeste.
Yeah, I just continue playing my fiddle. And I'm going to enhance weapon Theo again. And as that magic finishes...
Is that lightning again, Josh?
It will be lightning again. As that magic finishes wrapping around his weapon, it then shifts color as Celeste changes the note that she's playing, and the magic goes inside Theo, and she's also going to cast a healing word on him.
Oh, look at this. It's like love and kindness and support and friendship all on day 1, and these guys
that's 10
clearly making
healing.
a read. They're not getting a second combat today. As you do this, more specifically as you cast the enhanced weapon, I don't know how well this is going to go for Theogar, but Theogar and Celeste, you may both give me a nature check. Theogar may be proficient, I'm not sure, but is not renowned for his intellect.
Oh man,
Hey, I
He's
got an 11.
-3.
That's not bad.
That's pretty good.
That's not bad.
I don't know nothing about no sand.
It's not got anything to do with the sand. Yeah, you notice that your lightning struck well, and did the regular damage. You saw some cold damage from Theogar. So Theogar, you know that the cold and the lightning from your Warhammer worked pretty well last time, and it's likely to work pretty well again. You're unsure if these creatures have any weaknesses. I think you did establish last week they do resist fire.
Possibly. I used the Scorching Ray. That was my first attack. I don't recall if they resisted or not.
Okay, weird situation. Yeah, you Scorching Ray the adult who does not resist fire. I've just seen this.
Yep.
But the young ones do. I will give that to you.
Right.
So when they're very young, they're mostly carapace. As they grow out a bit and they become a bit stretchier, they lose their fire resistance.
Stretchier.
Yeah, they stretch out, they become a bit more limber.
I know. What a word to use. That's such a great word.
Yes, anyway. So they don't resist fire in an adult form. Yeah, Celeste, you've done the thing, and the other thing, how much healing did Theogar get?
It was 10.
Okay, 10 and 10. Mr. Billytea.
Right. I'm gonna put the art of my cannon in because last time I just described it
Yeah.
And I was like, I have that. I need to actually show it. So, lo and behold, there is purple shit.
Oh, it's very purple.
That's cool.
So that's whoa.
Yeah,
not
I,
that
wanted to
big.
show, I wanted to show the stream.
So it just sits on my, like on my forearm. It's like it's the little one, and then I have another big one that's like strapped to my back. But anyway, yeah, I just hold it out in front of me, and I shoot the adult with my bonus action. It's just a +8 on a ranged spell attack. So I'm gonna roll this. I'm rolling manually from now on because D&D Beyond and Roll20 aren't playing nice.
Yep.
There's a 19, natural 19
Oh,
plus
yes.
8, so
27
I
will
think that'll
definitely
hit,
hit. 19 would have hit.
yeah. Yeah, and so these 2d8, these 7, and 3 for 10 force damage. I think it's force. Yeah. And as an action, in my right hand, I hold up my wand.
Ball.
Get it! With a firebolt. That is 17 plus 8 to hit.
25 hits, yeah.
25, yeah, that's it. And then that is 6 fire damage to the adult.
And that is enough to kill him.
Beautiful. I shall move a little bit away.
Cool. That brings us a young Kruthic A. Who is going to go at Tala? Stab, pack tactics. 22 to hit.
That hits.
7 piercing. Theogar.
As Tala is here at the start of my turn, I am going to give her 2 temporary HP as a cloak of it's like a dark blue cloak with little stars on it will kind of temporarily appear on your shoulders. And say, good to see you, Tala. Thanks for joining me. And I'm gonna smack at A because I think that was the one that just hit her. So that is a 22 to hit.
2 from flanking as well, so that will definitely hit.
Cool.
Gonna be vast overkill, isn't it? Yes.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay, this creature has 6 remaining hit points. Please give me the lightning damage on top of that, Josh.
It was only 3.
17 is more than 6. That is a very dead young
Obliterated.
And
I like to think that he is now just a, do you know, it's just a flattened version. It's like it's been turned 2D. And it's just there it is, and the legs are splayed out.
the old like cartoons and stuff where an image would like kind of like pop up
That's
and
what I
become like
mean,
a really
exactly.
like early yep. I got you. That's it for me.
Cool. That brings us to young Kruthic B, who's just going to keep on doing the doing. And he is going to pack tactics away at you. That's a 23 to hit.
That hits.
For 6 piercing damage.
Got it.
3. And then young Kruthic E is like, it's pretty sure this is a terrible situation. He's going to start running away. Provoking an opportunity attack from Tala and Theogar.
I will attack him, and because of my feet, I can use a cantrip, I think. So,
Okay,
here's a question.
Yeah, go on.
That same spell, cantrip that I just cast,
No, you can't cast an area. You
Word of
cast to
Radiant.
target a single creature. It does specify that
I didn't think so.
in the Warcaster cantrip.
No, it does say each creature of your choice in the Word of Radiance.
Yeah, but it does not. In Warcaster, it specifies a spell that targets only a single creature.
Single target. Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Let's take Theogar's damage.
Yeah.
I will say if he one-shots this, then you can keep your reaction.
Okay.
because there will be nothing
9.
to opportunity attack as that creature is gone from existence.
Oh, nice.
And mechanically, like, Mark is like, oh, we might, not be here to exterminate all of the fauna, but Theogar is very much not in that point of, like,
Oh, so these are very aggressive creatures. They don't seem particularly, gonna make friends with you. Ardurak.
Yeah. Same story. Switch Hunter's Mark to Kruthic C.
Yep.
And I should be fine to take a shot there. It's a 21 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
And
Ironically, Joe, I don't
keep
think you've missed on
clicking-
either screen yet.
No, yeah. Well, it's just that I would have to rearrange everything I have on my screen
No,
because they're over
it's
top of
great.
each other.
Yeah,
I keep clicking along though for whatever reason, but really it's not supposed to be.
It's okay.
So let me click the proper damages one over here.
Oh, one shot.
Or
Pew!
yeah,
Just
C, right? To your side?
yes,
Yeah. And off he goes into non-existence. He has been
Yeah,
marked and hunted.
and that's all there is to it.
Okay, Tala, what you got for me?
I think just another cantrip this round. So Tala will sort of move over a little bit.
You sure? You could probably expend a second double spell slot here.
I could. I could even expend the channel divinity. But no, I'm just gonna what is it called? Holy word.
Okay, roll a hit.
And
That ain't...
only
Oh,
11.
yeah, that ain't hitting anything. Sorry.
That's okay.
I would say that leaves it to Celeste to execute the creature, but I
Yeah,
don't think
why
Celeste
not?
does any damage.
Good luck with that.
So, Celeste, what are you doing? You do know that Duncan is up next.
Sorry, I'm
Sorry,
gonna end my
something else?
turn. I'm gonna end my turn over here to
Okay.
help Theogar perhaps
Yeah,
with
and
some
give it
flanking
the
if
opportunity to...
if it comes to that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, Celeste, carry on.
Yes, if I can tell that Duncan's up next and he's readying. Duncan uses a weapon, right?
No, not really.
No.
I use
Weapon is,
my cannon, and I use a magic wand.
He's
Does the cannon
effectively
count as a
firebolting
weapon?
and using a...
Yeah, I'm firebolting and using a feature.
Yeah.
So it's
Weapon that's
attack
not-
It does
rolls.
it, James.
But they're both
Ping-
attack
ping
rolls, but
enhanced
I don't know
weapon.
Yeah,
whether
it
counts.
has to be a weapon.
Okay.
No, they're not weapons technically.
Okay.
You can
Well
inspire
then.
him to victory.
Yeah, I'll begin playing a quick little John on the fiddle, and I will just give you a bardic die, which is a decent.
Yeah.
Okay.
Would you like to use an action, Celeste, or do not believe in those?
No, I have faith that Duncan will finish this.
Okay, you take a
Alright.
dodge. Duncan.
I probably won't, but because you see me start, like unknowingly, like just hopping back and forth, do a little jig,
Unknowingly.
and I roll a natural 1. See, you ruined me.
Yeah, but you've got two, two rolls, right?
Yeah, I got
Aren't
2
you a
rolls,
halfling?
and so
What
that
was-
was for the
Oh!
that was for the cannon, which
you're
would
a
have done more
halfling. Josh
damage.
is right.
Oh, I'm a halfling. Oh,
are a
I get
halfling.
I get to circumvent
We
that.
have established he is not just a
Totally.
short human. We established that
Yeah.
last
I'm not just a-
episode
oh,
when he forgot
yeah.
to tell us in
Alright,
his description.
22 to hit with the
Oh
cannon.
yeah, oh yeah.
Oh, hey, it worked. I think I went through a whole campaign as a halfling, and every time I rolled a nat 1, I rolled another nat 1.
I remember that. I was like,
yeah, it
holy
was
hell.
crazy.
7 force damage.
Okay.
And then fireball is another 22, but
Oh, yeah.
it's 7 damage. So
And
that
this
they're
creature does
resistant.
resist it. 7 reduced to 3, however, is enough to kill it.
Beautiful.
And normally I would let you describe its demise that is grisly, but today I'm going to take away your thunder. As you guys sort of finish off, obliterating all the Kruthix, etc., you see what the Kruthix were fleeing from.
Uh-oh.
And far in the distance, you can see a creature that towers almost 12 foot tall, with 2 heads. You have fought one of these in Elsewhither, but not in this campaign. They were overshadowed greatly by the Brexit. But this huge giant is lumbering over, and upon seeing 5 of you arrayed together, he sort of... The one head turns to the other, has a brief chat with it, and you see him turn and walk away sadly as you've stolen all his breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You may all take... What? There's no music playing again, is there? Bear with, guys. None of my hotkeys are working. Really annoying. Like, I spend so much time setting them up, and then half the time they just don't do anything. You may take 105 experience points each. Just a reference, I'm literally halving standard combat XP, so just in case you are wondering how all that shit is calculated, I didn't pull 105 out my arse. And as you stand victorious over the battle, it is worth noting you have a little... well, I suppose your Savage West information pack doesn't say anything about this. Tala, you may give me a nature or history check, your choice.
Let's do nature. They're both the same.
Okay.
+0. Hopefully better on roll 20 at 12.
12. Whilst you would know that most of the desert inhabitants, the Savage West inhabitants, try not to waste things from any creature. You're not entirely sure whether any of these creatures can be put to use. Any part of these creatures can be put
Have
to
any
use.
salvageable parts, basically?
Yeah, you'd notice they've got a very stiff carapace, very solid carapace. It is ultimately up to you if you guys want to be very Vazra about it and the monsters are defeated, we move on, or whether you want to be very, Savage Westy about it and try and work out if you can extricate anything from these guys.
I'm gonna run up to Theo and Tala.
He's running towards you. He's freaking out.
Are you okay? And she begins
Are you
checking
okay?
you for scratches and if you're hurt and stuff. There were so many of them.
I'm fine. One got past me and it got to you. Are you okay?
I'm fine. And I look to everyone else. We work really well as a team for our first outing.
We did it. I actually did the thing. I tried to protect you. I did my best.
You did. You was amazing. You all were.
And as he's established that you're okay, he will go over to Duncan and just be I thank you so much, Duncan. And he'll reach out to put his hand out to you.
Just give me a moment.
Okay.
Just all right, I'm good. Yes. You did very well.
But you were the one that protected her. You kept her safe when I failed.
Huh?
You killed the one that came after Celeste. One got next to her, and you shot it before it could attack.
Duncan. I'm Duncan.
Oh, yeah, okay. I didn't. It's it was a week ago. I didn't know if you remembered.
No, sorry.
I failed her, and you kept it from hurting her. I'm in your debt.
What do you mean? You were faced with 50.
I know, but I should have been stronger.
What you You're not what you want? Not happy with 50? You want 51?
If one gets by, I don't know what she can do. They'll tear her
You don't have
apart.
that many arms and hands, mate.
I'll start counting his arms and hands. You're right.
That's not on you. She looks like a tough old girl.
She's powerful, and I rely on her, but I don't know that she can protect herself.
She'll be fine. She'll be right, mate. She'll be right.
Alright. Perhaps Tala has
Anyway.
figured out how to extricate some things from these creatures.
Yeah, so Tala will basically sort of be kneel down, hands deep into the carcass of one of these Kruthic, and she'll just be shaking her head.
Look at it.
And we'll stand up and look around and be like, I can't find any use for these carcasses. Perhaps we should just leave them for carrion. Ardurak, you're a hunter. Could you think of anything?
Well, they don't look very good eating to me. You know.
Tala will sort of just be like this, like disgusting. What I imagine is green for some reason. Substance.
They definitely bleed red, but it'd be green if you want it to be.
They're particularly rotten. Just, sturdy, I suppose. And, some sort of armor or something, but not up to any standards I'm used to.
You need any instruments to help clean them or anything like that? And I start just rifling through my belt and my pouches and my...
Perhaps we should just move on.
Let's see just how desperate the people were to help are if they need this sort of things, but I don't want to show up for the first time bringing them this muck.
Yeah, I just don't think Tala has enough knowledge after having been in Vazra for so long to, make that determination whether the shifters would in fact appreciate Kruthic carcass.
Celeste.
Yes.
I would imagine, so correct me if I'm wrong, as you guys prepared for this journey,
Yes.
I would imagine Ardurak did some reading on the land itself and on, what sort of things you might encounter and to wear the right boots and to make sure you've got the right clothing and stuff. I would imagine Tala knew about sort of the Savage West as a whole and decided, based on that, how she would progress. Not necessarily doing anything specific research. Duncan, obviously you are going back to a place do you think have done any particular research or anything, or would you have just done a little scan and gone, yeah, I'll do?
I mean, when I was here, it was for a very specific purpose.
Mhm.
And then I sort of, got to know the land secondhand in my niche area that I was. I'm not sure whether that applies right here.
No, I'm wondering whether you would have done any further research before returning.
Not in a scientific way. I think I was just like very much I'm here to help now that I'm here type thing.
Yep. I assume that Theogar's only contribution is that he probably listened to the same things that were told to Celeste if he was in the same room. So, Celeste, do you think you might have done a little bit of research as to the type of people that you might encounter in the Savage West?
Yeah, I
People
definitely
is what would
would
matter
have.
to you, right?
Yeah, I would have looked into cultures and traditions and stuff like that.
So I haven't given anybody else a culture ability. As you guys know, it's just a charisma check, but I think, Celeste, we should give you the culture skill, because
Ah.
although somebody called this something else the other day, and I thought it was a better name for it, and I can't remember what it was. It was a DM suggesting that it was an added skill. It was a much better word, and I can't remember what it was now. It was like worldliness, but it was cooler. It was a much better name. Charisma. So, if you refresh your sheet, you should now see a culture skill. If you could give me a culture check.
I will.
Specifically in relation to Tala saying that she does not know if the shifters would appreciate any part of it. Horrific.
Can I bardic myself?
No, that is absolutely against the rules.
Then that's an 8.
Okay. Roll a 2. That's good. Well done.
I did roll a 2.
Whilst you've done some reading and you know that, as that people try not to waste anything, you have no idea if any part of these creatures is useful at all. And they do seem quite heavy.
Yeah, totally. I think I'm gonna take out my water skin though to help Tala with cleaning off the goo and residue of her hands.
Roll me a survival check.
That's a 16.
Yeah, you've spaced your water out pretty well. Very hot out here. It's quite difficult to not drink more than you should, but you've still got some. You've still got enough water to spare, and still drink some more from your packs. Your pack camels are equipped with 2 large skins on either side, both of them. So yeah, you can absolutely help Tala clean up. And you guys can return to the road. Well, path-ish thing. In fact, are you on the path-ish thing yet? Maybe you're not. Where's my maps? World maps. Let's go to the Savage West.
I don't know that we were ever on like an established path.
The established path is what's called the tradeway, and it does this basically. I mean, it's a little. The tradeway with locations. Here is the tradeway. The tradeway is a long-established caravan route that cuts through the Savage West, connecting Vatul to Darvek to Sheveth and onward to Tharun. This is the path you are on. Have I left you guys on the map, or have I left you on the
Map we're on right now.
Nah.
Okay, I left you on this map. This is the map. That white line is the tradeway, and you're probably just approaching the very top right-hand corner of this map. And if I do... Oh, this is so difficult to control. I'm so new to this tradeway. I need to make this visible. There you go. So you will now, I think, see a little button there that opens this handout for you and gives you information and stuffs. Does that work? It's over here.
Where would it be?
No.
Oh,
Hey,
I hid it.
There it is.
It was already
There it
there.
is.
But now, when you click on it, it should show you the picture and all the information that I'm reading. Is that correct?
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
me. Okay, this is the system we're going to use for the entire rest of the campaign, so I just wanted to make sure it's working. Cool.
So
Sorry, what was that? Jack?
It's so small.
It's because the map is very big. It's a long-established route. During the war, it saw some heavy use of passage for refugees, supplies, and weapon shipments between the settlements. And it's fair to say, I think the Sheik could have told you both about the tradeway and that you should follow it because it will take you to through Sarnak-Terul, although he would have told you to go around the ruins of Sheveth quite carefully. The path is sort of worn into the land in time. It's not like a formal route. It looks instead like the image, like sort of, it's been sort of excavated out from the road, just as many people have used it. And as you proceed along it, there are wells, as well as waypoints. When you stop at the waypoints, you'll notice that they tend to look like little stone cairns, often with a wooden door on one side. And sometimes you'll see sort of dried meat, dried fruit. At one waypoint, you'll find what look like tapioca. That word probably doesn't translate to other languages, does it? Does tapioca exist in America and Australia.
Yeah.
Fantastic. It's gross, but it translates. That's what we like to hear. It looks a little like tapioca in a wooden bowl. For those of you who don't know what tapioca is, it's the small balls that sit at the bottom of bubble tea. They look a bit fleshy and. I don't know if you have any idea. Like Tala and Duncan wouldn't know, so the rest of you wouldn't really know what the hell they are. But they're there.
Do they smell?
No,
anything?
they smell of absolutely nothing. Like gelatin. Like it's when it's like completely covered. Like it smells like plastic, effectively. So no, nothing really. As you move it about, you can vaguely see a liquid within.
I will try one.
You're gonna eat it.
Yeah, just a single ball. I'll sort of chew on it.
You bite into
Probably
it.
like an egg.
You bite into it, and I imagine it tastes like soap.
Ugh.
You very quickly realize these are not
Left
for
ear
eating.
washing. Yeah, I think this was left here for washing.
Give me an insight or nature check now that you've eaten.
Well, insight or nature?
Yeah, your choice.
Oh, damn. Well, it'll be insight.
That's blown my mind.
Hey,
Yeah, as it sort of cleanses your mouth, you realize that you have seen these before. Once, very briefly, in the woman's house in Vreshak, and they were kept within the big tanks of water. They are water purification tablets, effectively. That's what they do. They cleanse up to 10 cubed feet of water to make it drinkable, and you've just eaten one spontaneously out of the way.
Well, my innards are cleansed. I imagine I'm going to purge
clean.
something at some point.
Cool. So now,
do we even know that, like, if these things are for people to use? Like, are we entitled to use
there
them?
are little sort of slates etched, which is basically says take what you need, leave what you can spare. It's written a bit more elegantly, but it's basically what it says. Cool. As you proceed, you eventually come within view.
Oh, wait. Before we leave, I'd like to leave some rations there.
Yeah, absolutely. You guys have some dried meat, some dried fruits, some grain, lots of things. Are you just going to sort of very sparingly leave a little bit?
Yeah, I'll make sure that it's like wrapped and tied and stuff, so that vultures or something don't get to it.
So just a reminder, and for our audience, just to make clear, we aren't going to press too hard on the survival aspects of being in the desert. Partly because we don't want to count water bottles and measure grains of food, and partly because it's just we're really looking at it from a narrative sense. But you definitely have more than you could possibly need to get to Sarnak-Terul, and you would assume that because of that you will be okay. So you can spare some stuff. You leave it in. Would you spread it out across a few waypoints, or leave it in this particular one that we ate a purification pool from?
How
Be
many
is a strong
waypoints are
word.
there?
Sorry. So they're every 6 miles. I don't think I've done the miles on the map, have I? Nope. Go with. Oh, do I have to re-gridificate it first? No, here we go. Remember, this is up or down that I should go. Yeah, there we go. So that's a little out. Let me just fix it. Yeah, that's correct. So yeah, there's one every 6 miles. So you'd pass maybe 4. In total, you'd pass like 9 on your whole journey.
Then
You've
I
passed
think
4.
every 2 or 3 I'll leave one.
Cool. Yeah, you spread this.
and every 2 or 3 I'll snack a bit.
equilibrium is a beautiful thing.
We'll take one, leave one.
Yeah,
You were leaving one, I'm taking one.
As you're leaving rations, Duncan's just going, oh, look, a dried almond. Oh, look, a pistachio. So I'll try a little bit of that, a little bit of this. Nuts is a very common thing to leave in these areas. You begin to, as you head down the paths, see the ruins of Sheveth coming into view. So you have read in your book that old Sheveth was completely destroyed by a black dragon, and that new Sheveth has been built because of it. We do that thing, you now have a button and all that does the stuff, but quite simply, as you look from the outside, you get within a mile of it, and who are my proficient in perception guys? Please do hand raising. Theogar, Tala, and
I've got half.
Ardurak. That doesn't count, I'm sure you're just a bard!
It should count for something.
Of the three of you, do I assume that both Tala and Ardurak are at the 16 threshold for perception?
No, only 14 for me.
Passive?
Okay. Yeah, passive.
16, yeah.
You are at the 16 threshold, okay. So in these particular situations, I'll come first to Tala, and then for the distancy stuff, I will come to Ardurak as a spyglass. Theogar, I'm mostly going to use yours when it's more immediate, rather than seeing off into the grand distance. So first of all, Tala, if you give me a perception check, please. Did I ping the...
I also get advantage on perception checks that involve smell.
You are not trying to sniff the town from a mile away.
I didn't think so.
Okay, good.
Did it come out?
I don't know. Did you come out? When? When would you like to come out?
There it is.
I'm
18.
coming out. Yeah, with an 18. You see movement within the ruins. You were told to give these ruins a wide berth. So yeah, there's something moving within. One thing I will mention, I have sort of bloated the size of the relevant monuments. So this is not, well, maybe, it's probably not much smaller.
And sorry, it was the Sheik who advised us to avoid Sheveth.
Both the Sheik and your information packs say to stay clear of of Sheveth.
Mm-hmm.
Various monsters have made it their home.
I think it's best to heed the Sheik's advice.
So, as you approach to here, you have two choices. You can go around through the edge of the wastes, or you can get closer to the Great Crevasse. You do have a little bit of information on both of those. It should be available to you on the screen, but I will ping out the handout so that it has all the words and letters and stuff. So that is the Great Crevasse.
That's the waste, basically, right?
Yeah, one side is the crevasse, one side is the wastes. But you're only going to the edge of either. You're not going into either of them. Just skirting the edge. We will use Sterling as a party token.
Well, is anyone proficient in survival? I imagine Ardurak is.
Mm-hmm.
Well, then what Tala would do with the information in these packets about both the wastes and the crevasse, I will come to Ardurak and ask his opinion, and I will also give him a bit of guidance in his decision.
Mm-hmm.
Open his third eye.
Tala approaches you, Ardurak, and says, "Are you proficient in survival?" And you say,
I am,
yes.
but I'm not sure if I'm going to be rolling on it or just making sort of a narrative decision, you see.
Well, so her trunk will sort of lift and very gently be placed on your forehead, and she will sort of say, "Whatever which, be guided by the light of Orion, and I will grant you a blessing of guidance."
Oh, dear.
Well, I mean, if we're avoiding monsters in the town itself, seems the dangers we're likely to face on the waste side are more of the wildlife variety, and that's... If we head towards the crevasse, we're just heading towards more monsters, perhaps. So, I suppose I'd add to the south.
Yeah. Any arguments to the contrary? To the wave!
Good thinking, Rackers.
Rackers. Does Sarnak even know
Yes,
you're addressing
well.
him when you say Rackers?
It doesn't bother me.
Thought it through for a while.
You guys head into the edge of the waste. It's very difficult terrain for the camels. That is the big difference, and so you slow right down. You also get your first lovely experience of horrible biting little insects. Celeste, Theogar, and Duncan, roll me a con save, please. Tala and Ardurak, you do not have biteable skin.
Scalies and thick skin.
Yeah, I'm not sure elephants are scaly. I think I need to take you with me when I go to the zoo on Monday.
Interestingly, I was at the zoo yesterday with Naomi.
Any scaly elephants?
No, we don't have any elephants at the Toronto Zoo.
No, neither do we, actually. We don't have any elephants in our zoo either. But I sure as hell know they're not scaly. So what do I get on my Constitution saving throws, please? Duncan?
Baby draft. That was kind of cute.
Are we within the Bardic Inspiration hour?
Yeah, why not?
Cool.
Probably nowhere near, but why not? Use Celeste's musical guidance to dodge midges.
I got a 19.
That's
Sorry, Duncan first.
That's a 14.
14's good. 14 is a pass. Celeste?
19. If that's a
19 is a
pass, I'd like
pass.
to think that it's the perfume she's wearing that keeps the bugs
Oh no,
away.
you've been bitten. It's about whether it makes you feel queasy. All three of you have been bitten. There is no escaping the biting. And Theogar.
With a 10, I imagine I'm not feeling great.
With a 10, you are on the DC, and that is a success.
Nice.
We are only at the
Nice.
very beginning. A reminder that this campaign is built from level 1 upwards, but I started you at level 3, so yeah, a little low on some DCs early on in some battles. But yeah. You guys managed to pass through the waste. It's not pleasant. It's difficult terrain. It's tough. And as you are coming out of the wastes, you have two options. You can return immediately to the road, or you can go the other way round the altar of Earth. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to give you that choice, because then you're going to pass dangerously close to a different town, and I haven't got that ready enough for it to be relevant. So, as you head onto the main road, the tradeway, passes past the altar of Vendros. Theogar, Ardurak, and Duncan may give me a religion check. This Celeste already knows this, as does Tala. So there is no check to be made. But Mark is looking very pleased with himself. Is that a -2 or something?
Oh, I got a 14 with
Your
my -3
rolls have been
religion.
really good so far. Yeah, you paid close attention when the places that you're going to were being talked about, and that's good. Ardurak got a 12, and Duncan got a.
I got a 14 as well.
Fantastic. So you would all know that Vendros is the primordial god of the earth, of the ground, effectively. He is believed by those who believe in the primordials. I will just delay a second. We're talking about Vendros and his altar. Vendros is believed to be the rock that holds the earth up. Effectively, he is the ground. He's the silent strength that supports the world itself. You would know that people have come from all over the world to worship this mesa. In fact, many Genasi dock at Vazra, and then take boat and travel across across Gallania to visit this very altar. There is one landmark for each of the 4 primordials, and this is the only Earth one in the whole world. So Genasi come from all over the world to see it. But it's not like, it's not the Grand Canyon. There's not 6,000 people here every day. 2 or 3 Genasi arrive once a month. So you're not going to see a fleet of them on the road. But yeah, as you pass the altar of Vendros, I do have a statistic for you. It is
As we pass and we're riding around, I say to everyone, I go, "Hey, look, that's the earth. that's the ground. That's ground. Yeah."
That's right, Duncan. That is the ground. Very astute.
It is 309 feet tall.
That's tall.
Yeah, it's quite tall. What's amazing is it's sheer on all four sides. So it's like 309 foot, but it's like straight up. Like, so, yeah. You guys can pass it. Within an hour or two, you come into view of Sarnak-Terul. But first, you're not even sure if that's what you're seeing. Because this town is sort of set down a little bit into what is effectively a slight crater. This didn't work. My mouse. Is it this one? I think it was this one I had queued. This it is. As you look down, you see this sort of slightly sunken town. Everything is built into the earth, or even of the earth, almost like they've burrowed down a little into the land. And I do this. We should have a view of it. So from the edge, as the sun is setting, you will see these sort of little rock buildings. So it's very clear that at the center of the town, there is a temporary shelter. It's been erected with sort of rods of wood and stone, and then animal skin stretched out. That's this big building, if you haven't got that. It is clear that that building is very new and doesn't belong. All of the other buildings have been built like this, sort of out of the rock, excavated into the rock, and you'll see that many of them have broken roofs, bits of walls that are broken. There is evidence of a lot of damage to this town, and recently. But as you approach, and there is only one approach unless you want to scale down the cliffs, you have to sort of come down the very slow and gradual. Well, technically there's two exits, one on each side. But on this side, you have a sort of, which is the far side from you, you have a sort of almost staircase that goes sort of up like that, etched into the wall. I tried to get it on the art, and it just kept giving me like modern day elevators and stuff, so I gave up. And then on this side you have a gradual slope coming in, so people come in on the tradeway, and you would note that the tradeway goes sort of alongside the town, so people would visit, come back up the slope and go round, but the townspeople themselves can exit on both sides. As you come in, you'll see various animal skulls on spikes. You'll see strange little patterns of bone, and you'll see some odd runes around the edge of the town. And anybody who is proficient may give me an Arcana check.
No.
That is a 15.
15. Yeah. You would note that these sort of are not magical directly, but they're sort of calls to gods or to spirits of the land, or a couple of them are relevant to the totems. They're sort of symbols that people would put to ward off predators and evil spirits. They're not magical in nature. And as you begin to approach into town, from almost behind you to the left, rising seemingly out of the rock, a shifter stands up and addresses you. Who are you? And what do you do here?
Look.
Greetings. We have come from Vazra, sent by the university to aid.
He looks you over, studying his ears, twitching in both directions. Takes a long, long time without saying anything at all.
Yeah, the Sheik of Tharun as well, of course, helped coordinate the mission, so perhaps a bit more local to your taste.
We are here to retrieve or find a decanter of some sort.
He puts his hand up as if to silence you. You will meet the chief. He turns and he walks into town. Completely in your view. Doesn't say anything else.
I suppose we should follow and see if that triggers him to tell us not to.
He wanders through
You're right.
through the town a little bit and over towards a small picketed area where you see a woman. And she is speaking with what looks to be an alpaca, not the goat in the picture. I do know the difference, I promise. She is speaking with what appears to be an alpaca. She's got her head bowed, and as soon as she sees, she's oh, hello, look, travelers, wonderful. And he just Rakshalin, who by the way hasn't introduced himself by name, so you don't know that's his name, will just point at the sort of fenced area and go, camels. Ozara says, "Oh, I'm Ozara. I look after all the animals here. Please, if you can leave your camels here, all your stuff will be safe. I'll look after them. I'll make sure that, oh, look at you. You're a beautiful one, aren't you?" She pats one of the camels on the neck and sort of begins sort of leading them in. She looks very happy to see you and very gentle.
Thank you so much.
Oh, you're most welcome. You must have come so far. What's your name?
My name's Celeste. It's lovely to meet you. And I hold out my hand.
As you do that, Rakshalin says, "They have not met the chief." She's right. Okay. Lovely to meet you, Celeste. A pleasure. You've come all the way from the Sheik, did I hear?
Yes.
A difficult travel for those not used to the lands. Please, all of you, Rakshalin, enough! They will see the chief. And he begins immediately to walk away.
Excuses.
Celeste, she will put a hand on your elbow and lean in towards you and just say, "He's not so bad, he's just grumpy."
Oh, that's okay. I know that there are trying times at the moment. That's why we're here to help.
Oh, wonderful. She seems really pleased. And Theogar?
If possible, I would like to tell Ozara that I think my camel is broken.
Oh, well, that's what I do here. I look after animals. We'll see if we can get him fixed right up.
It doesn't spit like the other one did.
Doesn't sound like any camel I know. We'll have to get that. We'll have to see to that.
Thank you.
And she sort of smiles at you and nods. She also thinks that makes a camel broken. So, she will attend to your camels, and you guys may visit the sheik. The chief. Don't visit the sheik. That's a long walk back. He will lead you towards the temporary building at the middle. And you will see there's a sort of there's a communal space at the center that he leads you through. There are a couple of women sort of cooking, cleaning, etc. at the front. There's one man who seems to be sort of beating leather on the ground. And you're led past that to what seems like a sort of little yurt within this temporary shelter. You hear Rakshalin say, "Chief, I have brought travelers. They are odd." She says, "Oh, this is good. Bring them in." And Rakshalin sort of looks a little disconcerted, but he will lead you in to see the chief. I'm just going to do it all manually by hand. Put the next bit of music on for you. Okay. As you are led into the central yurt, Chief Akmazan will greet you.
Oh.
It is so good that you have come. I'm so glad. I'm afraid I do not know your names. I was told there would be 5, but no further details. I am Chief Akmazan. This is Rakshalin. He is our finest hunter. Yes, come in. Take a seat.
It's a pleasure to meet you. And I will hold out my hand to him.
Your name?
My name's Celeste.
Celeste. Good. This is good.
I'm Tala.
Tala. I have not seen one of your people in a very long time.
You don't imagine so.
Oh, well.
Yes, Ardurak Cooper Van Esterling. Well met, sir.
He hesitates for a moment and he tries his very best and says, Ardurak Cooper Van Esterling?
Ardurak is fine if we're to be on
Ardurak.
good terms with one another.
Akmazan.
You can just call him Rackers.
He looks at you and
Oh, yeah.
I shall
It was
do
a
no
pet
such
name for me. I see now.
and then he
Hey,
gives you a
lads.
very firm handshake. Not sort of testing your grip. He doesn't seem like a thing of arrogance. He just seems, well, give me an insight check. Maybe you'll know something more about what he's doing. So he gives you this slight sort of twisting grip. He does not do the same to Celeste or to Tala. To Celeste, he
17.
takes your hand very gently and sort of holds it for a moment. To Tala, a little less gently, but still the same.
Even though that Tala would offer her hand, I think she would sort of just bow.
Okay, in that case, he doesn't, but he sort of, gives you a nod.
That's good. I've got 6 strength. He might break my wrist.
He doesn't squeeze at all. He just takes it very gently. But Ardurak with a 17, you would note it is. It seems like a sign of respect. He sort of nods towards you slightly, sort of strength
Old respect,
acknowledges
old?
strength.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Old respect, old. Have some respect.
Well, I mean, that's
man.
closer to it. I mean,
I'm
like,
in my early 30s. Chief Akmazan will say.
I've only got 11 strength, so it's like, yeah.
Yeah, if anything, it's your demeanor, your breadth, your width. He nods to you. And then he looks down to you, Duncan, who so kindly told him that he could call Ardurak Rackers.
Oh, I take my hat off and hold it. I'm Duncan.
He takes your hand and he leans down and he gives it a little squeeze, but it's very brief, very momentary. You get the impression that he probably could have crushed your hand if he wished. But then he just doesn't, and then he looks down to you and a pleasure. See, you have tools. Do you work with construction?
I can, and I have.
This is wonderful.
I don't now, but
And
anyway.
then he looks up a little. He stands just over 6 foot tall. So he looks up a little to Theogar. And you?
Theogar, you can call me Theo. I'm
Theo.
with her.
Well, with all of us now.
Yes.
This is good. Well, I'm so pleased you have come. I'm sure that the Sheik gave you some news, but we must speak of dark times. That calls for a drink. So, we have the finest juice of the papaya. Or, if you prefer, we have the huesque. It's sort of the very old spelling, if you will. It's like this.
We'll have the juice.
Juice,
I may.
please.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Same. The juice is fine. Thank you.
Really?
He looks to you, Duncan, and he says, I will be having the huesque. Will you?
Yes, of course.
This is wonderful. And he will move, he will stand, and he sort of does this thing. He was cross-legged on the floor, and he just sort of stands with almost zero effort, just straight up from the ground. No hands used, sort of very lithe. You note that, like, there's a certain movement about him that is almost cat-like in figures. You'll see that there is fur on his arms and on the back of his hands. And I suppose it's a good moment to talk about shifters in Elsewhither and in the world of Vazra as a whole, just so you're aware. So in Mazraya, shifters always have a little bit of an aspect of the creature they will shift, they can shift towards. So they don't ever have just a pure human form, if you will. When they shift, that's when their nails will grow or their shoulders might might widen, or they might sort of gain other features, longer fangs, thicker fur, but their hide might thicken, but at the same time they already have those bestial aspects. He will move over to a small counter, and he takes this sort of wide clay pot, and he pours 2 cups into clay pots from there. And then he will dip other sort of wooden cups into a large wooden sort of it looks like a bucket, I suppose, really effectively, but it is obviously quite clean inside, and he dips in there and gets out the 4 papaya juices, not pomegranate, and he will hand each of you the juice of the papaya. It is very sweet and very, very low on water. It is almost thick and pulpy. And the huesque is sort of this dark, concentrated root alcohol, probably distilled from a grain of some sort. Again, very low water content, very high alcohol content. And he takes the tiniest of sip from his cup. And he looks to you and says, "Hope you don't mind, Mr. Duncan. But a word of warning, given your stature. Perhaps drink slowly."
Take that as a challenge. I'll fucking knock it back, mate.
Oh god.
Give me a con save.
Yeah. That is an 11.
You are poisoned.
Right.
At the end of your next turn, which is only 6 seconds later, I need a second Constitution save. This is against being unconscious.
Okay,
Huesque
I
does not
cough
fuck
and
about.
splutter.
I had anticipated you
that's
passing out at the
a-
end of the conversation, not the beginning.
That's a 17.
Yeah, you sort of do this thing where you sort of, for one moment, you sway quite far to the right, and it looks like you're not going to come back. But then, like a resurging clock or pendulum, you and go the other way for a moment, and then sort of lean forwards a little bit. And he says, we have lots to learn about the difference in our cultures. He smiles and looks to the rest of you. So, we must speak of dark times. It is perhaps 3 months now. Here we go. It is perhaps 3 months now since the Braxat came. The Braxat are warriors mightier than us. They came fast. There was little we could do. But we ran, we fled. We did not trust in our land to protect us. We did not trust in our homes to keep us safe. And we offended the land. We fled to a place we call Respite. It's not the first time we hid there. And I will show you that Respite is just up here. He will tell you that it is a small cave network just south of the Great Crevasse. Actually, this is a good time to show you a map of Sarnak-Terul. Chief Atkinson. He will look to you and say, we hid in Respite for 3 weeks. We returned. But somewhere during that journey, perhaps when we first fled, we lost what is most sacred to us.
The decanter.
Yes. We call it Yaras, the endless life. But you would call it a decanter of endless water. This is the only water that this place, our home, has ever known. It is everything we drink. Without it, our land is dry, our home is dry. We thirst. We must trade, we must travel to the waypoints, we must overuse the waypoints. We have given much valuable meat in exchange for water. People are dying. Not yet, but we do not retrieve it. Eventually, we must leave these lands. There is no water here. We have the boring holes, but they do not bring forth much. No well can be dug here. The soil is too soft. Which means it's sort of just like the sand just keeps filling it in. Over and over. And it is more. It is the symbol of our people. It is the symbol of our home. It is the reason that we started to be here. I know the Braxat did not take it.
How can you be sure?
Because on the first day when we fled, I had it with me.
Then you think it lost in the caves?
On the journey, I lost it.
You have reason to believe it was taken?
He waits a long, solemn moment, takes a small sip of his whiskey. My people know what this means to us. They would not withhold while their family go thirsty. If it was taken, it was not taken by one of us.
How big is it? Did you check your bags? I sometimes miss things in my bags.
I've searched. There were things lost on the way back. But we lost it before we got there. Izrakin manages our supplies. He has looked everywhere. I have looked everywhere, but we have not ventured back to Respite. It is a journey fraught with danger. I am to understand that you are brave and powerful warriors.
We are capable.
That you may visit there.
Were there any strangers among you as you traveled with that gentleman at the outskirts of the village? Seemed to notice us quite well. Even on the move, I'd think you would notice anyone odd among you.
We brought with us 3 that we rescued a little while before. Karam and his sisters. They have a house on the outskirts of town. And he will give you directions, and I will put them on the map for you. Karam, Yasmin, and Zara are at this home. They are not of us. But they have been good to us. I think we have been good to them. They have been with us now for 10 of the months.
But otherwise, it would be simply having dropped it somewhere, or someone operating truly in the shadows.
I had it when we took our first rest. Respite. Did not have it afterwards. So, for reference, you don't need to comb the sand on the way. It made it to Respite.
Okay.
Also, I was going to ask, if we are to retrace your steps, could we be afforded a guide?
Ishakal
Perhaps
is
someone
young
who
and
trusts-
impetuous, but he knows the way. You may take him. He itches for danger. You may find him at the house. He points. He
You're
can only
grateful.
give you... It's a circle. It's really not hard to work out how many houses are here. There are many troubles for our people. And there are many things you may help with, but... right now, this is the biggest trouble. Perhaps you might speak with the people. I love my people. And I believe that they respect me. I, after all, was the most successful in the trials on my coming of age. But we are not all friends. There is a gap, a distance between me and the people. They do not speak to me with ease. I will likely find no woman to take as my mate. Don't do it, Mark. Don't do it!
Please don't sell me to a shifter.
No. This is him going, taking a mate? Like, I thought you had to have it arranged. Why did your parents not choose you a wife? This is exactly where he's going with it.
Theogar face is just
I
like,
thought
Those guys really trying to figure out how you find, like, love in life. He's getting very conflicted messages from everybody.
I thought maybe he was going to be very shifter confused and be like, well, you don't need to take a woman, just get an animal.
Oh my god.
Oh, man.
oof.
The most respected of our... well, the leaders of our people are Alkazan, Rashkalin, Rakshalin, and Izrakin. You will find them with the supplies, guard post, and at the hunting post at the edge of town. Oh, and you met Azar on the way in.
Mhm. The three leaders are Rakshalin, Alkazan. I don't
Visible to
see.
you guys?
I don't see
Oh,
this
you
one.
don't see Izrakin.
Oh, no.
He is the man that manages the supplies. Izrakin.
Okay.
Alkazan is the head of the guards, and Rakshalin is the man who met you at the outskirts of town. He is the lead scout and hunter.
You mentioned the water, but how are your food stores?
They are okay, though much of it is things that need water. Grains. We have flour for the warm bread. No water. Spare for it. We have dried meats. The people will not starve. Myself grow tired of cave mushrooms. Other strange foraged goods. We forage daily, a group. It is enough to keep
Well-
us alive.
Well, perhaps we have something that can help. And I will reach into our bag.
You're gonna blow it day one?
I mean, these people are suffering here.
I will just remind you. There are
I'm not going to
60
use it.
Okay.
I was just going to hand it over and
No,
sort of
I'm just
say,
going to remind you there are 60 people in this town.
there.
Well,
30
45
gallons.
pounds of food and 30 gallons of God, other way.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, if just in the meantime, while we are trying to find this decanter, if this will save some people, then Tala will gladly hand it over. But I will ask the group if it's okay with them, of course.
He will say, I do not think we must resort to magic just yet. We have offended the land once already. We must be careful not to do so again. Land provides.
Apologize. I'll put it back.
It's okay. You must understand. Home. We are kept by the land. If we do not show it the correct respect, if we do not give it the appropriate offering, it may forsake us for good. And you did read in your information pack that they're an incredibly traditional people with a lot of sort of sacred rites and rituals to do with the land. So it is his belief that while the land is providing enough for them to survive, they should not attempt to do more than that.
Theo will say, I'm sorry, I'm struggling to understand. Why do you live somewhere that does not provide water?
Because we were given a gift that allowed us to make of this land shelter. The land provides much, and while we had our gift, we had everything. Good food, good forage, good hunting, safety from the land around. We were close to the great altar. We were close to the great arch. We have shelter at the great crevasse. Home was strong. People are strong. Yet we were everything. His nostrils flare and his whiskers twitch. And he says, there may come a time where we must accept that the land does not have the water we need. Not yet. Sorry, Ardurak. Continue.
That's fine. It was only if he was done and it was all like all over. But it was like, well, are we to set out immediately and bivouac along the way, or is there some place to set up a camp here in the village?
Between the homes of Sazarin and Jaskalan, there is a home. It is not in full repair, but I'm sad to say that no one lives there anymore. You may use it while you are here. They did not escape the Braxat. Is this home here?
That's very kind, thank you.
Yeah, all good. I can fix it. Not all good, but I can fix it.
You must leave not at the night. There are hours of light left, so perhaps you wish to speak to some of our people. They will accept you and welcome you. If they do not, you will tell me.
Very good.
Muted, Rico.
Sorry, what was that, Josh? You're muted.
You were like, oh, they will welcome you, and if they don't, let me know. And I was like, are you killing them if they don't?
No. He means like they've been instructed to welcome you, and if they don't, then you should tell him. He did tell you that this is between the homes
Smack
of
on the bum.
Jaskalan and Sazarin.
Tala was just saying she probably turned to the group and say, perhaps we should at least introduce ourselves to this Ishkal.
Sounds good. Let's go.
So as to not waste time tomorrow morning.
I would suggest that you introduce yourself to as many as you can before the night falls.
Let's make the rounds.
They may have information for you. Speak first with Izrakin. I think he would like you to look for something in respite. But before you can go playing Meet the NPCs, we will take a short break. Be right back. Hello, and welcome back to the second half of Elsewhither, Tales of a Broken Land. You've been instructed to go and meet the people. So, do so. Or something.
I think we were also instructed to visit
Izrakin, right? Yeah.
Izrakin is where he suggested you started, yes.
Then let's head on over.
We will just take this brief
Yep.
moment to say thank you to Josh for letting this campaign start when it did by doing a lot of art generation for me.
Okay.
He didn't generate all the arts. I kept the most important characters to myself because I knew like certain features I didn't want to give stuff away, like Chief Akmazan, but many of the others are generated by Josh. So you guys can head on off to Izrakin's house. One thing worth noting, nobody has a door. These stone buildings have, yes, exactly that. They have like throws or most commonly like animal skins that have been vaguely treated, just hanging over the door. Some of them are quite heavy animal skins, but yeah. But you will notice that most of the houses outside have. I'm not sure that you can say that Chief Akmazan and Razkadin were good looking, were they?
They've all got that kind of like peppery beard, like, you know. I know it's not
like Joel
like
the chief was by
older Pierce Brosnan, like sort of thing. Like,
Chief
Oh
was
yeah, I get what you mean.
I
gonna
didn't
say
do the
Joel
chief, but I
from,
did do the other
The
guy.
Last of Us.
yeah.
Well, we'll find out whether you still think that. But one thing worth mentioning is that you've got these sort of like, they look like wind chimes. They're sort of string with metals and bones just hanging down outside. And anybody with a passive insight of 10 or more can work out that that's probably a doorbell.
Tala will reach out and whoever. Yeah.
Cool. Lots of people reach out all at once, and as a group, like you're all holding the key to existence. You can.
Tala reaches out with her trunk, though.
Yeah, they love that. Duncan reaches out and can't reach.
No, I don't reach. I don't have a passive insight of 10.
What? Your passive insight is lower than 10?
Yeah,
I thought that was only
dumped
possible on
wisdom.
monster stat blocks.
I dumped wisdom.
I love that. Cool. Yeah, so you ring away, and after a moment, a man comes to the door, and we'll see if you still think all the men are pretty. Izrakin will open the door and say,
Oh, this guy was cool, though.
Yeah, I know.
"Can I? Ah, you must be. The chief said that you would. Oh, I suppose you might as well come in. I'm Izrakin. My wife is. My wife is with the children, making them sleep. That sounds real scary.
Whoa.
That's
Making
all I
them
thought.
sleep.
Putting them down.
Somewhere between, like, I was like making the bed, but I was like, that's not what I mean. I mean,
Tanis running really low on supplies and water.
Yeah, it's time to sacrifice a few. Starting with those two. My wife is with the children, helping them sleep. So, it's just me, I'm afraid. No, I have little drink to spare, but perhaps, if you like, I have some of the tea.
It's alright. I got stuff.
So it's
You
drink,
just shared
I just
it.
drink
drink
in
the
front
water
of him.
skin in his face.
Yeah.
Excellent. Well, that is good.
No, on the contrary, we were sent because we thought there was something we could recover for you rather than take from you.
Then the chief has asked you to go to respite.
Quite.
It would seem so.
I have a request if you are going there. You might even call it a quest.
No.
Some of our trade resources were packed upon two of our sturdiest camels. When we returned, the camels made it, but we lost some of the things that we would usually trade. Coffee, silk, ivory. No, nobody in the town would steal from another. Because this is a community, a place of family. If one is lacking, we are all lacking. So I can only assume that I did not pack the camels properly back in respite.
I'll do that.
I would speak, but the land will not forgive. Perhaps you should speak with others before heading to respite.
Okay.
Maybe Alcazan could say more.
Why is it that you can't?
And forgive me, I cannot.
But why?
Please, young master, do not pressure me on this.
Would you sooner have us have these others betray the land?
Please, let us not offend you.
He reaches down to the ground and he places a hand flat upon it and he says, I do not mean to offend in educating others. And then with that he will stand and say, some of us show less respect to the land than others, and some of us believe differently. Alcazan has suspicions that I do not share. He may share them with you, and you may find truth. But I will not speak such ill words of those that we have welcomed into our homes. And I will not speak ill words of you, as I have welcomed you into my home. I hope you will give me the same.
Of course.
Thank you.
Is he still like kneeled down?
No, he placed his hand and then stood again.
Okay.
He will say, in respite, you may also find things we could not pack, or time demanded. Always in respite we leave supplies behind, so that the next time if we must flee, we will have things that we need. The grain packs, they look like this, and he will show you in the corner of his home, because his home is quite big. It's probably one of the biggest homes here. But the reason for that is quite obvious when you'll note that he has like stacks of grain up against the wall, barrels of stuff, and he will point to the grain sacks and say, if you could retrieve 2 of these. And he will lead you over and he will open them and show you that inside are what looks like walnuts. If you could retrieve 2 bags of these when you travel to respite. Our home needs more than our shelter now.
Can I get a good sniff for future reference?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Your trunk snakes its way towards the bag. And as it does so, these nuts are treated in some sort of oil that probably makes them last longer, or potentially they produce an oil. You're not sure which. Either way, it's some sort of preservation oil. Sorry. Like some sort of preservation oil, and he will say, the gyaza nuts are important not only to our people for eating, but also cooking and for treating the skins. He gestures towards basically his front door. If we do not treat them well, then the smell is unbearable. We are hoping to repair some roofs. Gyaza nuts would be of great help.
But
He told you the preservation oils that could be used from the nuts on the animal skins would prevent the skins being used in the repair of other buildings from stinking up the place, basically.
Oh, from the stink.
Yeah, and stops them from any rot and stuff. It treats them well. It's like a leather curing thing.
Okay. Yeah, you think repaired now?
Much of our town needs repair. I myself have 3 holes in my roof. And we'll gesture up and show you all 3 holes. They are quite large. But we have little material to work with. Almost none.
Theo, give me a boost.
You uppies.
I pull out 2 round stones. And I sort of like place one on the hole and then knock the other one with the other stone, and it repairs, and I cast mending. What happens?
You might not
Nothing.
like that.
Yeah, you might not like it, but that's what I'm gonna do.
Nothing happens. So
Nothing happens.
I've been thinking very deeply about this because mending could solve a lot of things very easily. So first of all, I would roll that the entire roof of his house is not an object. In some ways, it's not just any object. It's it's a wall, right? It's part of the land. Effectively, you're trying to repair the ground because of the way this place is built. Secondly, the holes are much larger than a foot. In one direction, they're sort of like big, sort of wide holes. If you had the materials to sort of like place stones in their place, like lots of stone in their place, and then use mending, you could seal it together using mending. But one of the big problems this town is having is that they don't have the stone or other resources to rebuild. So obviously, to preserve that issue, or at least make it a little more interesting, you can, as you cast, you can sort of like get a little bit closer together, like you're trying to sort of just start to repair a little bit of the rend. But it's clear to you that you do not have the necessary materials to do so. He's looking up at you and fascinated.
See me going like...
Because mending does take a minute to cast. And then he looks at the rest of you. Is he okay?
Sort of a big question. For a little man.
I'm sure he is.
Okay. Does he know that you cannot fix air with hammers?
Maybe not.
You can hear every word being spoken, Duncan. He's not speaking particularly quietly.
I'm not even paying attention.
Yeah.
I probably don't hear him with how unwise I am.
I didn't think he was paying attention.
And after the failure, sort of, he said, well, I think something happened. Just in time, perhaps.
Oh, I pulled something in my back.
Be careful, Duncan.
Put me down, Theo. Put me down.
I'll like pat you on the back as he puts you down.
Like a burping a baby. Sort yourself out. He's still suffering from the whiskey as well. Like, it's all going on. Izrakin looks at you and, well, I am very grateful for your time. As he says that,
Right.
it sounds like goodbye.
Oh, I'm stuck. Can't move my back.
I'll just move the legs. Let's get going.
Alright.
Alcazan is just out my door and to the left.
Thank you for the information.
I cannot speak ill of my comrades and companions, the people that live in my home. But, be patient with Alcazan. With that, he lets you go. You'll see a doorbell outside Alcazan's house. That is where you were going next.
As we step back out, Theo would like to look to see if he notices anything that like looks like it was made from Kruthix. as we had not understood, like, if they like use that sort of part sort of thing. So just as he's going around, he like looks to see, like, of all these like bones and parts that they're using, does he recognize any of them as Kruthic?
Give me a perception check, but it's for quite a while ago.
That is a 19.
Yeah. When you were very first brought into Chief Akmazan's temporary hall, much of the structures holding up the animal skins were made from the legs of Kruthics being bound together. Because they are very, very rigid. They can, in fact, be made into swords. But they can also be used for structural integrity. They're very, very solid. Yeah. That's
Thanks.
sick take. Cool. You guys come to the outside of Alcazan's house. You notice that sort of it's a very sturdy structure. Seems incredibly well made, very well repaired. Not that big.
Ding-a-ling-a-ling.
After a short moment, a man comes to the door.
Whoa.
Seems that the outsiders have arrived. The chief has told me I must welcome you into my home. So you might as well come in and be done with it. He turns, allowing you to follow him. Is my microphone cutting out as I talk, by the way, or can you guys hear what he's saying?
Oh, we can hear you.
Oh, we
Yep.
Because my green is flashing on my screen.
We will now become the insiders that you have welcomed us in.
I will follow.
Mhm.
He stands in the middle of his room. He offers you nothing. Speak your words.
We were sent from Vazra to aid in the repair and, well, with
We have
anything.
not endured for hundreds of years without you. So I
Well, good man, you strike me as someone not interested in pleasantries. We've been directed to you because it seems that you may be as suspicious of some of those nearby as you are of us, and we need to know everything we might know to help you find the things you're looking for.
Namely your decanter.
His reckon does not speak of the decanter. I don't know why that fell. When we travel to Respite, we lost things of worth, money, as you would call it, of trade value. We do not trade with coins, like your strange people. But
We are
ivory,
aware.
coffee, silks, they fetch prices. They trade for much fish, or much water. For 3 looking to leave our town, despite everything it has done for such outsiders, these goods would be invaluable. You should question the beautiful silks worn by the Sisters of Karan.
The outsiders, the ones who came here not long ago.
10 months they stayed. 10 months. They have drank what little water we have. 10 months they have eaten our food. What have they contributed? Song, dance, nothing of use.
I keep very quiet. I think Celeste is a little scared of this guy.
Yeah, and he stands taller than any other shift you've seen so far. Very broad of shoulder. He has an axe slung over his back, like just casually, like that's his nightwear. As you look around in his room, there are, like there's a large great axe on one wall. There's a shield and sword on another. It is very clear that he is the primary guard and defense of this town.
Are you not happy to help those who are lost?
Selves. course we must help them. The land dictates. But to take, and never give anything back. This is not the way of the land.
Isn't that kind of what a child does?
Yes. A child can be forgiven. One day it will learn and give much back. A grown man and 2 grown women to offer nothing. It is the sort of laziness and insolence that has led to those people in the East becoming fat in their cities. It's beautiful physical comedy today. I'm loving you guys. You have other
What happens if you guys... Oh.
Speak, young little one. You'll notice every shifter calls you young, by the way, like you're 10. They're not quite understanding of the halfling thing.
What about if you have a kid and it grows up and it doesn't become useful?
You're not allowed that here. Our children are taught well.
Oh. Okay.
The home comes first.
What about your elderly? Surely they must take aid from those who are more well able. Do you hold it against them?
So. We are old, and we have little else to offer. We take our sojourn.
What's a sojourn?
A sojourn. It's like you just travel off.
The last walk. We journey to battle. To see great things in the land. And to burden our people no longer. To say it without his annoyingly difficult voice that I don't know why I gave him. When people reach an age where they feel like they are taking more than they're giving, they literally will go out to die.
But what happens when they come back from the walk?
It is the last
just keep
walk.
walking.
If they return, they did not need to make it in the first place.
You said that they gave song and dance. It's clear you do not value these things, but
There is a time
they are
listen,
given.
They do not provide for the people. We may celebrate when there is water to drink. When we do not thirst and hunger. Homeless do not holes in their roofs. Our walls are not collapsed. And the gathering hall is rebuilt. Then we may dance.
So until everything is fixed, you just must be miserable?
To work. Just endeavor. There are times we share food. Or we speak jokes. We hear song. It gives hope. But it does not feed the people.
But if they give you song, aren't they giving you hope?
Tell me, Tall One. Can you eat hope? And you drink? Will hope fix your homes?
No. But also, you have hope and faith that your endless life provides the water. That is a hope that you can drink.
Sing me a song that brings Yeras back.
And at this, Theo will look to Celeste as he
Go
doesn't
sing.
know.
Sing for me!
I can't do such a thing.
No. The Phantom of the Opera's not turned up spontaneously. Don't worry. Nobody is demanding that you sing.
We will speak with Karab and his family. And we will retrieve your Yeras.
You will. Outsiders. If you retrieve Yeras, then will you be, he looks at Theogar, insiders. I will break bread with you. I will dance with you. And I will sing as it may be. Till
I look
then,
forward to the day.
try and eat less than you bring.
I look forward to the day. And I will turn and usher my friends
There
out.
is a little element of respect there. He respects your determination and also your self-confidence. He nods. You may leave. When you come out, it is worth just mentioning that these 3 homes here are completely broken. It is clear no one is living there, and you might intuit that the few women and men that you saw in the temporary central building probably used to live here. They seem to be the buildings that suffered the worst. Where would you like to go? Still a little.
Just so I'm clear on this, like, a lot of this destruction is like the Braxa actually came and attacked this place, and that's like
Oh, they
why
ransacked
went to respite.
They absolutely
cool.
ransacked
Yep.
it. Anything that you'll notice, even in people's homes, like there's not much. So in Alcazan's home, he had one chair and a little tiny stool. He didn't have a table. Lots of other things like that. He did have his weapons on the wall, but you could probably intuit that he took those with him when he went to respite. But yeah, in general, like they came and the people just ran and left them to ransack. The whole village hall is all temporary and completely busted. Sorry, go on, Joe.
No, that's fine. On the subject of Sterling being the party token, I don't want to always either, because I'll forget. Also, it becomes tedious. But most of the time in situations like this, I leave him sitting outside. He's quite well mannered, right? And then whenever we walk back out, as we pass through the door, and I just sort of click my ring against the butt of a dagger or something like that, and he stands up and follows us. So.
Okay, I love that. So him sitting just outside the building each time you get there is just theoretically correct. Yep. Thematically, not theoretically. Yeah. Where are you going next?
Well,
You're muted, Rico.
Muted Rico.
Raxhalin is closest in proximity to us, but
Yeah, he
should have
loved
already
you.
met him. Yeah.
You would guess that being the lead hunter and scout, it might be worth speaking to him about the journey, but you don't have to go straight to him.
I'm thinking we just go clockwise, though.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But does anyone else have any other?
Does that include Raxhalin, or would you just go round? Even round?
yeah, let's go to him first. He might have.
Get berated again.
If there's any other preparations we need for this sort of journey, he might be able to tell us in due time, or early enough.
I'm
For these
gonna
more intense is the last one.
I'm gonna take Stream off of Roll20 because I've just realized that Stream can see every single quest. Because they're not hidden to me. Cool. Yeah. You arrive, and Raxhalin has like 4 doors and like this wide, round, sort of semicircular building. It's in very bad disrepair on the front. Like there's animal skins just hanging over what looks to just be holes in the walls. And he's standing outside when you arrive. He's making some repairs, and he looks to you, and you have returned. Your meeting with the chief was successful. You have questions. You may speak.
Well, the outcome of that meeting is, as we sort of suspected, been directed to head off to the place you call Respite. And we thought you might have good knowledge of the journey there, and any preparations we ought to make.
You came from Faerun.
We have been offered a guide. I don't know what this young man Ishakal has to say, but...
Ishakal. He has promise. But his recklessness will get him killed. See that it does not get you killed.
Well, any warnings specific that you can give us will increase our caution.
When you journey there, and you move close to the Great Crevasse, do not engage with monsters you see. Flee. Do not overestimate your competence. The ground is unbroken and soft, and may give way beneath your feet. And he raises a hand and he just walks away into the building. He comes out a moment later and he has what looks like a long stick with like 4 wide pieces of metal, like prongs coming outwards with flat bits on the end. So it's effectively like 4 diagonal flat pieces of metal at the bottom. And he will demonstrate and he whacks it into the ground in front of him. And he just hands it to you, Ardurak, and says, use this. If the sand gives way, you will survive.
You mean by not advancing onto that sand?
That's the land you walk on before you step on it, yes.
Right, very well.
I believe far to the north they have this glacier of ice. I have heard tales. It is much the same. I do not know if you come from a land of ice. He sort of turns to each of you. Do you?
Not I, although my companion here has a certain affinity with the cold.
Don't know where I come from.
He raises a single eyebrow, very slowly. He's not a man of many words and says no more. Ishakal will guide you. This is good.
I don't suppose you have your own opinions on where some of the other things had gone missing. Trade supplies and the like.
Try not to flap my lips where it is not necessary.
What about wag your chin?
No any response. He looks to you, then looks back to Ardurak.
That's a fair question.
Just as well, I thought I'd ask.
We thank you for your time.
Respite is deep. Many caves.
Is there danger within Respite? I thought it was safe.
It should be.
But it...
Tala and Celeste may give me an insight check.
Nat 20 for a 25.
Sick. It's the same thing, so I'll just give it to Celeste. But Rico, if you got a 15 or above, you would know the same information. Yeah, Celeste, you would note him saying the caves are deep sort of implies that things could be lost there. Things could be hidden there. He doesn't seem like a man who would speculate. So, he's basically saying caves are deep. have a look around. That's all he's got for you. He's a very
man of few
reluctant
words.
man to talk too much. It should be
Tala
worth
doesn't
mentioning.
like
He's standing outside talking to you, so he's not welcomed you into his home. He's not offered you any food or drink. But as you look at his home, it is clear that he must have a wife and children, or family. It's a very big home, despite its disrepair. And you do see a few little signs of like kid-sized sword and a couple of bits around.
These creatures from which we must flee. I wouldn't want you. I don't ask because I intend to reject your advice. But if the fleeing is difficult, what sort of creatures are we talking about?
Shadow, darkness, and magic.
And are
They
they
take-
known to have any, interest in things? You're missing items, perhaps.
Anyone who knows more is dead. And this does sort of correlate with your pack. No, he doesn't necessarily mean his people. He just means like anyone who tried to find out any more about these strange, shadowy, magic-y creatures is dead. He doesn't know anything more about them because he was sensible. He ran away. Yeah. Shrugs his shoulders.
Very well then.
I think we will sort of, or Tala will sort of be like, I think we should take our leave then. Thank you for the time.
Thank you.
Ardurak. He will extend a hand towards you.
Oh, shit.
Very good, sir. Yes. Well met.
He will give you a sort of grasp of same sort of slight respect from the chief. He gives you a nod. It's at this point you guys, I think anybody apart from Duncan, will realize that he's not necessarily rude. He just doesn't see the point in pointless conversation.
Mm-hmm.
You may head out. As you head clockwise, is that correct?
Yeah, I guess like sort of through.
As you approach these buildings, you will see a man sort of outside curing some leather. And he will very briefly say, that he doesn't know anything about the journey about Yaras or really much of anything, but that you should speak to Ishikal. And he will mention that his wife and children are sleeping. He directs you onwards, and as you approach the next building, a man will say that, he will say, the land prevents me from saying too much. The more people you speak to, the more impression you get that something isn't being said. You're just not really sure what. You come to two more buildings that are closed. You ring the bell, nobody comes forth. You don't know whether they're vacant or whether the people just don't want to come out. And then when you finally make it around to here, where Karam is said to live, you'll see bright yellow sort of like fabric hanging over the skin on the outside. You'll see a little string of beads that look like glass. And you can hear the sound of laughter coming from within. Female laughter, for what it's worth.
Jingle, jingle.
And very quickly, the door opens, the skin opens, and a young man, sort of in his early 20s, looks at you and says, Oh, what a pleasure to see a new face. This is wonderful. Why did you come in? We don't have much to drink, but we do have something to eat. Yasmin has made some of her sugar bread. We would love to share it with you. Come on, come in. My name is Karam, and you've come from Vazra, is that right? This is Chief Akmazan said you'd be coming.
Yes, that's right.
Wonderful. Come on in and meet the ladies. And very quickly, he will show you into a very small room. It's clear they've been given a tiny house. And he will say, "This is Yasmin and this is Zara. They are my sisters. The younger is Zara. Older is Yasmin. She is the wisest of the three of us. And this is her sugar cakes. You should have one. Come." And you'll see, like, on the table, they've got like this small clay bowl that has like this much water left in it. But they do have some little tiny blue like tweels. They look like sugar tweels. And Yasmin will gesture for you to take some. Come on, sit down. It's so lovely to see some new people.
Thank you. It's lovely to meet you.
Yasmin, she'll put her hand out towards you.
Oh, take care. It's Celeste.
Oh, so beautiful.
Thank you. So are yours. I love the color.
Yes. I do not have much else to wear, so it is an endeavor to keep it clean, but thank you.
Oh,
We don't mean to take too much of your time.
Please,
Please.
we are so glad to have anyone else to speak to that is... Not that we are not grateful for this wonderful hospitality that these wonderful people have looked after us and kept us safe, but they are odd. They are odd, friends. The land dictates what they say and what they don't. They do not know laughter or song or joy. It is a pleasure. Please take as much time as you would like. You should eat with us tonight.
that is most kind. Where are you originally from?
The house. It is gone now. It does not exist. And she will give you some vague information that tells you that Lehas was a place up here in the mountains. A very small village. And Karam will say, our parents, they died so we could escape. The rest of the town did not make it. There is nothing for us there. One day, we will journey to New Sheveth. A place that I think we will perhaps be more understood. But it is a long way. It's dangerous lands. It is 17.2 miles.
No.
Yeah, you can make that.
What's keeping you here?
We would die. If we were to venture out in the lands, I have no ability to protect my sisters. That's all. I was a fisherman at home. Have you a more useless skill than fishing here? He gestures with his hands out wide. Yasmin, she makes dresses. She cooks. Zara sings.
What got you this far?
The people, the shifters, they saved us.
They came to your hometown.
No, but we fled with others first. Some who died. We are good at running, I suppose, but we did not get all that far, so they were found up by... I'll take us back to the world map very briefly. Actually, I'm not even sure that would work, but I'll do the world map just briefly. So they didn't have all that far to go before they got to the edge of the Great Crevasse, where they would have passed Respite, and that is where they were saved. Yeah, Respite brought the rest of the way.
Fair enough. I never want to like push on you to invent a reason for every single thing, but it's right. Like I never know whether it's that or whether they're being suspicious. No.
He will say, twice I thought we were going to die. We were fortunate that those that sadly fell beside us were more interesting than fleeing. when we left the town, we were 14. Not years old, 14 people. Just to clarify, they have not been gone for 7 years. Now we are but 3. Your daughter just kicked open the door like she was robbing a bank. FBI,
Oh, that's amazing.
That's fantastic. Yeah, perhaps in time, such brave and strong warriors as yourselves, and she will, Yasmin will put her hand on the arms of Theogar and Ardurak, Tala, say, might one day assist us in journey to New Sheveth. We've been waiting for someone who might take us for a while, but we have not found anyone yet.
No one in the village is willing to escort you?
Villages do not go south.
Why?
Why do they not speak of the things that trouble them? Why do they give food away to nothing and leave it out to rot every night? Why, when they are struggling for water, do they pour it onto the ground? These questions I do not understand. I cannot tell you why the people here do anything, but I can tell you that the people here do not go south. Karam looks frustrated when he says this.
Wait, they leave food out at night and
Every
pour
night.
out water?
Every night. They pour water like this, all out onto the ground, onto the bare sand, right outside the building. Strange circles they have. So you saw both of them. One for food and one for water. Every night. They cut their hands and place their blood in the water, making it completely unusable. And then they bow their heads and walk away. Unbelievable. And then they say the following day that they are thirsty. He sounds what, Tom?
I was just saying, these sound like offerings.
Nobody is coming to take them. Every night, I come out in the morning and the food is rotting on the ground. Maybe sometimes a bird will swoop in, take some food. We eat berries and rubbery plants that taste like acid, and we give meat to nobody. I don't understand.
Every morning the meat is rotting. That's fast.
It is hot here. It is cold at night. I do not understand, but it is not magic. I can tell you that much. The carcasses of hunted beasts brought faster too. Did some research on this, actually, just surprisingly. And in the desert, things do go to waste far quicker. The contrast between heat and cold, I think it is, or something like speeds up the rotting process. It's like, how long does meat last in the desert? And they were like, a day. It's like, oh.
You shouldn't like thaw something and then like freeze it again and then rethaw that.
True. That is, I suppose, something we do in our own homes. So yeah, we'll see. No. Unlike the rest of them, we can speak. The land prevents no such thing. Questions, please ask, and please, we have some food that we may share, if you would like. It is not much, and it is not all that wonderful. And just after this, Zara will sort of put on. She puts out a tray on the table. She's taken it from the oven, and it looks like a sort of long green tube. It looks like somebody's just baked a cucumber that they've peeled. She says, it does not seem to matter what I have done with it, but this is my new try. Oh, please. I hope you enjoy. Or can palate it a little.
Is it meant to be like taken by hand, or are there utensils?
She's cut it into pieces. It's fleshy.
Well,
Chewy.
I'll grab a piece and place it in my mouth.
Yeah, it's like chewing on a razor. It's very, very rubbery.
Ugh.
It's difficult to break through with your teeth, and each time you do break through it with your teeth, there's this faint acidic taste that seeps forth. You can tell she's tried to put something slightly spicy on it to make up for it, and it has not helped at all. They're
I'll sort
all
of
wincing
lean in.
as they eat, you know. No, they're all wincing as they eat and say, Karam will say, see, it is truly terrible, is it not? Don't worry, we have 3 berries each to make it sweeter. And he will point towards these tiny blueberries that he's placed next to them.
Yeah, hopefully the snowsberries taste like snowsberries.
As they say that we can ask them anything, Theo very bluntly will ask, have you seen any ivory that has gone missing?
No. And we are well aware that few of the town believe that we were involved in the taking of it. And the camels made it to respite. What they are not telling you is not every person came back from respite with us. One of the shifters stayed behind. He ran away. It is our belief that he stole their people.
He never returned.
No. From what I understand, he had disagreements with the chief before. His name is Azrayan.
Azrayan.
No, Azrayan. He's just got a silly accent.
Oh, sorry.
Did he take a last walk?
No. Such a stupid custom that you would watch your mother leave to die and wish her well in her battle with the Braxat. Foolish people. Regardless, Azrayan was young and had his views. He was good friends with the twins, Ishakal and Ishala. You might speak with them about it. I do not believe that they will be held by the land.
So was he related to anyone else?
His mother, she is dead. But I understand that once she was the wife of Chief Akmazan. But Azrayan was not Chief Akmazan's child. He was older than that.
Well,
This must be
you
why.
go. I can wait. I can wait. You go.
Tala? Or was it me that you're waiting for?
I didn't know who you were waiting for to speak.
He gestures to you.
I was just saying it in character.
No. But,
so whoever's going.
Yeah, Karam gestures to you,
This must,
Tala.
I was saying, this must be the reason for the reluctance of anyone to speak to us of this matter.
They believe that speak ill of one of their people is to insult the land. Why it is to insult the land and not their people, I have no idea. But they believe that their blood and the land are one.
If it makes you feel any better, they were only willing to imply ill of you.
Al-Khazan has seen us as outsiders since we first arrived. He believes us a burden, for we do not have skills that aid them. I have offered certain skills, but they do not believe them worthy. In my home, we had we would make the water clean again. It means that some of the water you bring up from the ground that is not usable can be used. Fuck me.
It's a shifter.
Good Lord, woman. Say hello. No, look
Oh.
at you. You're so good. Sorry. We'll say it would mean that some of the water that we bring up from the land that they discard usable, but not like this. Land provides clean water when it should be clean. Something. Yasmin can make garments of many fabrics. I believe their soft garments are mist. They do not like Zara to sing. This is not a
They
time
may
of
also
joy.
believe they may also believe the materials of those garments are stolen, so you might not want to be quite so ostentatious about it.
We stole these silks, and we stole them 4 months before we arrived. I've been wearing the same dress 6 months. Trust me, if I had another, I would change. He smiles. We have made some softer garments of their leathers, but we do not wear them in front of them. They find them offensive.
And do you think New Sheveth is a far enough final destination for you, not a journey farther east?
I believe there are people like us. Joy and magic and laughter, trade. It is a new town, a place of hope. Hope is vital for anywhere to survive.
I mean, I take the narrative of the conversation relatively to heart, but I suppose an actual roll of some sort of insight at some point might be wise.
Yeah, you can roll
Seem on the level.
Tala will sort of, I'll let the insight.
14.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're being obviously very overly optimistic and overly hopeful about the perfection of the next place. And you can see they don't begrudge these people for keeping them alive, but they obviously feel like prisoners. They've been here now 6 months, and it is clear that nothing in their way of life integrates with the way of life of Sarnak-Terul.
Well, and even the over-optimism about New Sheveth is I don't know, because it sounded like the other people thought maybe they were going to take this money so they could pay for a journey farther away. So if they're so serious about New Sheveth, it means they're not trying to leave altogether. So, yeah.
Well,
Cool.
New Sheveth is on our itinerary. However, and regardless of the differences in your cultures, we have come here to help all.
It is wonderful. I hope they will accept the help. There's so many good things here. People, Ozara, Izran, Ishakal, Ishala. Good people. Sazarin as well. We have been very good friends with them. The chief has treated us very well. There is much beauty in the land. Kind. They will not let anyone starve. They share equally, regardless of who hunted the meat. They deserve good things. They are very bound by their traditions. Tell me, do you like to sing or to dance?
I like to think I can sing, but we do have quite an adept singer and dancer here. And I have a sort of
yeah?
gesture just
Very good.
Gesture to the jester. Sing for me! He will say, Zara loves to sing. Perhaps we may join our voices in song and enjoy the evening together.
I would.
Josh coughed like he was about to break into song right
now. It has been a long time since I have harmonized with someone. It would bring me a lot of pleasure.
Not strictly true. Well, technically, the women harmonized with you back in Vreshak.
I thought they were more like backup singers, like they were doing oohs and ahs.
Well, she will begin to sing, and as you spend the evening there singing and dancing, I believe she sounds a little like our theme tune. And that right there is where we will come to the timeless tradition of MVPs. I thought you might set out at the end of this session, but I have underestimated both times. Just how much fun we're going to have. Let's kick off with Jack.
I really like the whole like dilemma that we've got going of like, oh, like this is the certain shifters are like, you know, like the he's essentially the main guy being like, you know, fuck those new guys who we're helping, and then, you know, it's like they've stolen this stuff, and then it's like, ooh, and then it's like you go and it's like, ooh, it's a mystery, and I love a mystery.
Yeah, I mean, I'm hoping there's some disparity throughout, you know, like, it's not even necessarily who to believe, just like seeing different cultures and different people and different views.
And it's always fun when it's like every, like, you know, there's like all the relationship dynamics going on, like Duncan feels very strongly about something, and I don't know whether he feels the same way about this scenario than all the other players, and I'm really looking forward to like to role playing that. So yeah, so we'll talk about it next session, obviously. But yeah, I'm really interested to get to like sink my teeth into like this situation.
Josh.
It's I really like that we've started to really dive into what we're here to do, you know, and I think you've done a really good job of making up the different NPCs, even though they're from the same place and they have the same customs. They think very differently to each other, and how to deal with their problems. I think it's just a really interesting way of looking at how to live in the world. And obviously it's then a nice contrast with the people who aren't shifters, and they're like, these people are crazy. Like, they're doing some weird stuff.
Can you imagine, you know, like struggling on rations of food and water, and then every night they come out and they just put food and water on the floor and then touch it. Like, that was how I thought. I was just like, God, you just think they're crazy. But, you know, people have their customs. Joe.
Yeah.
One, I want to give MVP to Naomi, redefining the term pop filter, treating it as like it's a lollipop filter. Licking these giant big round
dude, what are you
lollipops.
doing, man?
But also to Rico, just trunk stuff. Elephant trunk stuff was just like, because not only is it silly, but also keeps you remembering that you're walking around with an elephant person, which is one of those things. That's
and there are rules.
We all pick weird characters because we want to be these weird things, but then sometimes it's hard to keep that present in your imagination all the time.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Mark.
Yeah, mine was definitely going to be Tala's trunk. But then, like, there are just some moments, again, with Duncan where it's like the handshake up as he was, like, you know, reaching to, like, shake somebody's hands. Or I think it was you, James, the big question for a little man.
It was
awesome.
Joe.
Oh, yeah.
Joe.
Oh, it was Joe. That was it, yeah.
Yeah, Israkin said, is he okay? That's a big question for a little man. Yeah. Rico. Muted.
But you muted.
Oh, jeez, I thought I was talking just a second ago. James sort of mentioned it during the session, but one of the things I miss about like being at an actual table is like the physicality of people and their actions. And like one of the things I love about this group is that we're always on cam and we're all very physical. And so it's just like Mark said, Duncan, like, you know, taking the hat off and shaking up, or Theogar lifting Duncan up to fix the roof, or what have you.
And of course,
the physical comedy was spot on today.
People of the East.
Yeah. And then a second nod to all of the NPCs looking like someone famous. So like the scary dude looked like Josh Brolin to me, 100%.
Oh, so, yeah, I thought that too.
And then the rat. Yes, he looks a little Josh Brolin.
Yeah. Well.
And then Rakshalin, the dog guy looked. I think Mark mentioned like Pierce Brosnan a little bit. Like an older Pierce Brosnan. Yeah, this guy I don't know, but I love the boar. I love like the boar features.
Yeah, Josh did
really
that.
Good.
I hadn't really thought
really
of those. as being
So
shifted
I guess
things. And then
I guess
came
kudos
out.
to Josh and you for making such cool character art.
It's fun. It's fun. Yeah, I had a few little ones. Rico, when you washed your hands of the mess from the Kruthic, you did a sound effect that was unbelievable. Like a noise. It's just fantastic. I actually gave inspiration to you, Rico, for asking if somebody could take you to guide you. And I've been wondering about like how to do this journey and how to like point a few things. So I wasn't going to give you a guide. I hadn't even thought about it. I was just thinking like, how can I give you some information about like respite and stuff without it feeling too forced? Like when you get there, by the way. So this was just brilliant, so helpful and so cool. I loved the trunk guidance, the elephant trunk on the forehead. I guess the laughter for me came from the thought that Tala walked up to Ardurak and went, which way should we go? Trunk and forehead. He's just like,
Well, I'm trying to think of it more like an appendage because like there are rules. I was looking
and
it's
like,
great. You know what I mean? I might as well take advantage of the fact that I have
but it was just
a
so
third arm basically.
Which way go? So that was really enjoyable. I loved just the little moments of interaction with the first people, like when Rakshalin just walked onwards, and then I think it was Ardurak who said, well, we'll just follow it. If he tells us to stop, we'll know we've done the wrong thing. And then Celeste immediately gravitating towards the first person that actually said hello, which was Ozara, when she went to collect the animals, and Celeste was like, right, conversation time, this is me, I can do this, hello, how are you, I'm Celeste, how's life going? Like, it was just, it was really nice to see like all the different interactions, and to see different people take the lead in different conversations. And then just a final little one. Some of the shit in this campaign and some of the shit in this town just doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. Like, it's very cultural. It's very, like, it is what it is. So having a Theogar who will just be like, I don't get it, is really helpful. And sometimes he doesn't get it because he doesn't get it, and sometimes he doesn't get it because there's nothing to get. But it's just such a great lens to view things through. So I just think it's, once again, like, really, really happy with everything that people have brought. And I'm so looking forward to the rest of it. But for now, that is where we're going to end. So if you guys would like to say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
We shall see you soon.